Hey skiers, it's Bob with SkiEssentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. Got a Stockli Laser SC for you today. We do get a new cosmetic for the ski this year, but it returns as a really strong, crisp, and well-rounded ski at 70 millimeters underfoot. Certainly more well-rounded for that groomer and frontside performance. But we found that for the width, this thing actually performs pretty well in softer snow and a little bit more adverse conditions and terrain. So it just kind of highlights Stockli's use of high-end componentry in a ski and then some interesting kind of nuances to the build that allows it to be more accessible in a variety of applications. But yeah, certainly best suited for shorter, more energetic carved turns on groomers. You can get as firm as you want in terms of the snow. This thing holds up just fine. It is built with a blend of poplar and beech in the wood core. We do get 2 sheets of metal in this ski, and then they use their flex torsion control to kind of open it up to a little bit more slow speed compliance. So by milling out slits in the upper layer of metal, that allows the skis to flex a bit more torsionally and just kind of open up that slower speed and shorter turn area where you don't have to be just hammering this thing full time. You can get a lot of performance with not a ton of work. So it just really emphasizes the crispness and agility of this ski. It does use rubber dust in the adhesive layers as well, so that's contributing to the smooth and silent character of this ski. Stockli makes, some pretty amazing stuff. It does come with an associated price tag that can be a little bit shocking, but when you get on them, it's the smoothness, the silence. That's what separates this from other front side performers that frankly have a higher performance ceiling than an SC. But the fact that this one has a better low range, a really incredible mid-range, and then when you get up to that higher speed, more aggressive skiing, you really start to feel that quality come into play with the Stockli Laser SC. We are on the scale here with the 164. We get an SRT 12 binding on this ski here, 3,111 grams. So there's some weight here for sure. They made the move to the black racing sidewalls last year to increase that edge grip. And one of the things that sticks out here is kind of this more accessible shovel flex. It is quite stiff underfoot and through the tail, but that tip just allows for easier initiation, especially at just that very entry phase to the turn. When we look at the shape and profile here, it definitely has more of that front side mentality. So when you have no taper in the tip, you should have a little bit of flex unless you're looking for that true race-like performance. But this does fit into a more high-end recreational style versus low-end race even. But yeah, some nice positive camber underfoot. It's a little bit masked by the weight of that plate in the underfoot zone there. And then really no taper or rocker to speak of here. So yeah, full camber. No taper, widest part of the ski just flares right out to the end. And then the tail is pretty strong and sturdy too. We got this aluminum insert in there just to give it a little bit more of a blocky feel. And yeah, straight, square, no taper, no rocker, real business-like back there, delivering slalom-like performance. 120, 70, 102 on the side cut split makes a 13.8 meter turn radius here in the 164, and it definitely likes to be in that zone, making short and crisp turns. We do have some tester feedback here from Grant Wheeler. He says, I was surprised by the ski. For a short, zippy carving ski, it was a lot more robust than I had anticipated. It just had so much energy in and out of turns. I was finding my feet leaving the ground in transitions. I was smiling while riding the ski for sure. If it were any warmer, I probably would have ended up with bugs in my teeth. Very colorful there, Grant. And yeah, totally understand that rebound and energy, especially out of the tail. I think when you kind of think about it like more of a recreational slalom ski where you watch these slalom racers go and they are really generating a lot of energy out of the tails, and that helps keep that balance and that those subsequent turns in the gates. And if you kind of picture that in an all-mountain standpoint, that's kind of where this Laser SC really gets highlighted. So super high performance level with a lot of rebound and energy, and just an incredibly smooth and quiet overall feel. If you haven't tried a Stockli at all, make sure to get on one. This Laser SC at 70 millimeters underfoot certainly falls to the more front side end of the spectrum and shorter turns as well. So if that interests you, check out this Stockli Laser SC here at SkiEssentials.com, and we will see you out there on the hill. Bye.